Hi everyone! I've made 2 different types of cheesecakes recently. I'll start by making souffle cheesecake, also known as Japanese cheesecake. First, double boil cream cheese and milk. It took me longer as I stored the cream cheese in freezer and it got curdled. Add butter and milk while combining all the ingredients. When the butter is almost melted, remove from double boiler and melt with remaining heat. In a clean bowl, whisk egg yolks, then gradually add the cream cheese mixture. Sift flour and corn flour, then mix. In another bowl, beat egg whites. Gradually add sugar to make meringue. I've doubled the recipe to make 2 pans of cheesecakes, but I used small bowl for meringue, so I had to transfer the egg whites to a larger bowl later on. The stand mixer made the meringue so much quicker. The meringue should be soft peak like this. Add 1/3 of the meringue to the cheese mixture. Add another 1/3 of the meringue and mix until there is no visible meringue. Finally, add the remainder and mix well. Pour the mixture into cake pans. Tap the pans on the counter to remove any bubbles. I've placed the pans in larger cake pans and poured hot water for water bath. Bake for 20 minutes at 160 degrees, then turn the heat down to 140 degrees and bake for another 40 minutes. One of the cakes had big crack on top when it came out. I wonder if it was due to the inconsistent heat in the oven. I've let the cakes to cool down, then remove from the pans. Apart from the crack, I'm quite happy with how they turned out. The cakes became wrinkly as they cooled, so I would have to find out what caused the wrinkle. I haven't made souffle cakes for years as I failed so many times, but it was quite successful this time, so I might make more often. Since I've got confidence with cheesecake now, I've tried to make another cheesecake with more cheese content. Made cookie crumbs using blender. Melt butter in microwave and combine with cookie crumbs. Place the cookie crumbs to a cake pan and spread it around the base. Set the cookie base in fridge for 30 minutes. While waiting for the cookie base to set, I'll work on the cake mixture. I've heated the cream cheese in microwave for about a minute because it was thawed from freezer, so this is not required if you are using cream cheese from fridge. The cream cheese became smooth, so now I'm going to add sugar and lemon juice and continue to beat. Scrape down the cream mixture around the bowl into the center. Add egg one at a time and mix. Pour the cake mixture onto the cookie base and bake for 45 minutes. When it's out from the oven, let it cool down. Moving on to lemon curd, lightly beat an egg. Add sugar and lemon juice and mix well. Add butter and double boil the ingredients. The recipe advised to double boil it, but I heated on direct heat later on as the ingredients didn't thicken enough. Let the lemon curd to cool, then pour it on top of the cheesecake. Store the cake in fridge and let the lemon curd to set. I set the cake overnight, but the curd didn't set, so I reheated the curd and cooled it for a few hours. As for the taste, I found it was tastier after a few days rather than right next day. I prefer the soufflé cheesecake over this because the texture is much lighter. Thanks for watching.